MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Massachusetts MIAA Division II matchup. Your 7-1 Marshfield Rams taking on the Catholic Carlisle Patriots, standing at 5-3. Number 3 takes on number 14, and what is sure to be an action-packed Friday night. Will Nicholson alongside Andrew Youngworth. Andrew, we are in for a great playoff football match tonight.
I mean, absolutely. I can't be more excited right now. I mean, you said it yourself, it's playoff football. What better time of the year is there than playoff football? I swear we were just here, talking about the halftime game against Methuen down 20-0. You blink of an eye, we're here. It's November, and we've got playoff football. Marshfield taking on a strong Concord-Carlisle team, coming off of a win against Acton-Broxborough last week. Marshfield coming off of a big win against Women Hanson, so this should be a good one here.
We are in for a great one. Rams accepted and decided to defer and get the ball in the second half. So Nick Drosopoulos, the number 0 kicker for the Rams, getting ready to kick this one off to a high-powered Concord-Carlisle Patriot offense. And I mean, you nailed it right there. It's just no better time of the year than playoff football. You know, you got that nice little breeze blowing in on top of the press box here. And we are ready to get underway. Drosopoulos will look left to right. He'll take his starting run, kick this one deep. It will be fielded by the Patriots. Crossing the 30, gets a block upfield, but the Rams coverage team there to make a play, and the star-studded Marshfield defense, who has stepped up so big throughout these past couple of games, will take the field.
You just said it perfectly right there. It's time to take a look at this quote-unquote star-studded defense from you right there, Will Nicholson. We take a look at Charlie Leach, Alex Molander, that linebacker duo in the backfield. Leach with 55 tackles, Molander with 93. You look at senior captain Will Devine in the secondary playing safety with 64 tackles and 2 picks. Then you got guys like Jake Ekstrom and David Sheehan on the front line, both with over 2.5 sacks. I mean, this defense is just unbelievably studded with star players.
And going in a tight formation already are the Patriots. Is Carlton, senior quarterback captain under center. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to the fullback, and the Rams D-line right there to swallow up that play. The Rams defensive line have stepped up massively the past couple of games, and from what Concord-Carlisle is going to play, they like to keep it tight and they like to pound the rock.
And that's what Marshfield has been facing against all year. Teams that like to pound the rock, teams that like to use their running backs. Concord-Carlisle's got yet another senior captain running back that Marshfield's going to have to face, that which is, I believe, number 21, Connor Stones. Yes, the senior captain. So that's another guy that Marshfield's going to have to deal with. This is such an interesting formation.
Yeah, it's really tight. Everyone is pretty much around the line of scrimmage or around the senior quarterback. So this is Matthew Carlton under center. He's got Stones behind him. Man, going to go motion. They're going to take the snap, hand off to the motion man, and Jake Ekstrom rips the ball away. Jake Ekstrom ripped it away, and he's still on his feet, and he's going off to the races. Devine, he came up with it, and he'll be tackled inside the 5-yard line. What an early play for the Rams. A strip, and heading the other way is Devine. Ekstrom made the play, and look how hyped they are.
Oh my goodness gracious. We just saw the play of the year from senior captain Jake Ekstrom. He rips the ball out of the running back's hands and then hands it off to Devine to gain 30 extra yards and set up the offense with a 1st and goal. That was the greatest play I have ever seen from a high school player. I mean, the brute strength to rip the ball away, and then the smarts to hand it up to Yvana. That was a brain and brawn play, and that sets up Marshfield to the first and goal play. I mean, oh my goodness, what a play there from Jake Ekstrom.
You can't ask for much better than that. To start off, Nate Rawlinson, the sophomore quarterback, in his second career start. He'll take the snap. Handoff true, up the middle, getting close. And he's going to be marked just short, right around that 1 or 2 yard line. But the Rams offense can feel all the momentum right now.
They're going to be feeding True all night. It's quite windy here, and we have sophomore Nate Rawlinson starting tonight.
We're going to hand off to True once again, up the middle. He'll fall forward, and he will find the goal line. Touchdown, Marshfield.
I mean, you can't find a better start than that right there. A phenomenal defensive play, and then you got the superstar running back, Davin True, running it in for yet another touchdown in his career. And as I mentioned, they're going to be looking to run the ball a lot tonight because Tormaz is going to be out for this first round of the playoffs. They're using Nate Rawlinson out there, who has done wonders for this Marshfield offense. However, it is super windy, which is going to affect both quarterback play on both sides. So I expect to see a very heavy running game so far in this game, and that's what we've seen. We've yet to see a passing play from either side.
Brilliant will call everyone in for the extra point. And again, Davin True runs for his 9th touchdown of the year. He's run for, with that, close to 500 yards this year. And I mean, compared to his 20 touchdown season last year, as Drosopoulos' kick always perfect through the middle. And I mean, what more can you say about Davin True? He's been automatic on the ground. Even in what you would call a down year, he's close to 10 touchdowns already, just one shy after that score.
I mean, I think the only thing that's been limiting Davin True this year is the stud sophomore running back, Lucas Fakaisen, who as a freshman was not really allowed to get any varsity action last year. So True got all of the carries. I bet you if True got all the carries this year, he'd be putting up the same numbers. 100%. But if you take a look at the numbers of carries he's gotten this year, a lot less than last year. Because that's because sophomore Lucas Fakaisen has done amazing things so far in his rookie season, you could say, sophomore season.
And you'll hear us say Fakaisen's name a whole bunch tonight. I mean, he's all over the field at all times. He's got 197 kick return yards, and he'll come in to take some of those carries away from the senior captain, Davin True. And the Marshfield offense, I mean, there were questions on if they were going to be able to keep up that same level that they had last year. And they for sure have answered the call. With plays like that, the defense strapping up. Drosopoulos will kick this one deep again. A lot of hang time underneath that ball. And Concord-Carlisle actually has to return this. It took a great bounce. Hannigan going to miss the first one. Flag is thrown late. I think we might have a hold, and so I back up the Patriots even further back.
Flag on the play on the near sideline.
Yeah, this is going to be really poor field position for Concord-Carlisle. Great start for the Rams defense. Good field position for Marshfield's defense to build off of. I'm still stunned on the last play we saw from Ekstrom. I've never seen that before in my life. 2 things on that play I've never seen before in my life. A high school player being able to just rip the ball out of the running back's hands and then hand it off to another defensive. I mean, oh my goodness. Like, that is just stupid.
You don't see that every day. That is for sure.
Against the Patriots.
You don't see that ever, like in any type of football game.
No.
You never see that. Like, that was unbelievable. So, I mean, you don't have much better momentum to build off of than that right there. We're a minute and a half in. It's 7-0 Marshfield, and we didn't receive the ball to start the game.
And you already see the strategy coming up for the Rams today. It was a personal foul and shot block, so they backed the Patriots up. And the Rams going with more D linemen. Look at everyone except the line of scrimmage, except for just 2 Rams. They're going to hand it off up the middle once again. And there's just nowhere to go for the Patriots. Rams defensive line right there. They pull Bongelati, and then they pull Leary to the sideline. They bring in Beauregard, and they bring back in Jack Stevens for that extra D lineman.
I mean, as they should. Concord-Carlisle is playing like it's 4th and inches on every play right now.
Yeah, that's not how you're going to beat the Rams, I'll tell you that. I know that, for the South Shore, we're considered an undersized team for most years, but there are some dogs on this defensive line. You're not just going to pound the rock up the middle every single time.
Yeah, you got some stars on the D-line. Then you have the linebackers, and Leach and Molander are no joke either. You can throw them on the D-line if you want.
The Patriots will go in the same formation. Carlton under center, Stones behind him. In this tight bunch formation, man goes in motion. They'll hand off to the motion man, and nowhere to go once again. They'll fall forward for a couple, but it's going to bring a 3rd down and about 4 for the Patriots.
Again, it'd be a good play call if it was 4th and goal in the 2, but it's 2nd and 8 on their own 10, so it's not going to totally work out there. I wonder if Concord-Carlisle is going to switch to another type of offense, or if they're just going to continue this tight formation that you've been talking about here, Will.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tighter wing T offense that we saw from, I guess, Mansfield back when we were at Mansfield, and that gave the Rams some trouble, but they were spread way more out. It's pretty much a tush push that you see from Philadelphia in the NFL on Sundays every single play. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Carlton under center, send a man in motion. They're going to pitch it to the back once again, trying to go forward, but once again, nowhere to go. A gain of about 1. And the Patriots forced a punt, I would think, here.
Yeah, so Marshfield doing a good job shutting down the middle. Concord-Carlisle yet to try to go to the outside or throw the ball. Marshfield's locking down the inside run as they have done all year. So Concord-Carlisle is going to put this one away, and we're going to get to see a true taste of the Marshfield offense, assuming Jake Brilliant doesn't return this one. Because if we get on that subject for a second, last week against Wilman-Hanson, Jake Brilliant returned a punt for a touchdown. That was quite similar to that position around the 50-yard line.
Yep, Brilliant has 81 return yards off of punts on the year. He's done it in the kicking game as well. He's set up at about the 50, but Marshfield's also been really good at blocking punts this year. They're not going to go for it this time, and Brilliant going to have a chance to return it. He has to back up to his own 40, and getting upfield to the 50. Brilliant gets to the outside, breaks the tackle, and he'll run out of bounds just shy of that 40-yard line. And now we have the second drive coming up for the Marshfield offense, as you hear the starters over on the PA.
So there you go. Now we get to see Marshfield's offense really, really cook here. They're just outside the 40-yard line. I think they're on the 42-yard line. We get to see the Raleigh show once again. I always love seeing the Raleigh show. And we get around him, we got a bunch of senior guys. You got Charlie Carroll, Jake Brilliant out wide, and then you got sophomore Luke Richardson out wide, tight end Brady Crowley, and senior Davin True in the backfield. So a lot of star-studded guys around Nate Rollinson here.
Yeah, bunch of guys who have stepped up. Rollinson going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Carroll. Carroll to the outside. Carroll has a block. No one touches him yet. Finally, someone comes from behind, but not till Charlie Carroll gets to the 5-yard line. The Marshfield offense cannot be stopped.
I mean, Charlie Carroll is just pure speed. The second that guy gets the ball, it's just get out of the way, because once he starts moving, he moves. And just like that, they're just back in that first and goal position where they just were.
They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand it off to Brilliant, getting to the outside. Gap opens up. Brilliant cuts it up. An easy walk-in touchdown for the Rams.
Jake Brilliant adding more touchdowns to his senior season stat line. He's got 7 touchdowns receiving. I believe that was his second rushing. And he's also had a punt return touchdown, and he's thrown a couple 2-point conversions. Jake Brilliant has done everything that he's needed to do this year, and then some at that, Will.
What a hole was opened up by that right side of the offensive line. Nick Gerard, the center, came to pull. The senior captain, Tommy Bongelati, and then Aiden Nicholson opens up that whole gap on the right side, and Brilliant can just walk in for a touchdown. And they're going to go for 2. Blake, and you miss it. Divide to the goal line, puts his shoulder down. Touchdown, Marshfield.
That was an interesting 2-point play call. We've seen a lot of wild 2-point play calls, but that's a new one. Divine, the safety, running that in himself. It's going to make it 15-0 Marshfield. And to your point, Will, we've not touched on the O-line much tonight. We have not talked about them much. And they have done a phenomenal job exceeding all expectations put on them at the beginning of this season. With a very young O-line, very few returning players in that O-line. They've done a phenomenal job protecting Tormos and Nate Rollinson. Yeah, the only returner being Tommy Bongelati, the senior captain. Nick Gerard's done a great job at center, and even when Nick Gerard was out, Justin Emerald doing a great job, Aiden Nicholson doing a great job. Who else? Nate McGowan, Matt Keenan doing a great job. That O-line has been phenomenal all season, creating all these opportunities.
That is the unit left to right. We've seen a couple of switch-ups, Amaral getting in there a little bit, but we've seen what we usually would hope to see from the Rams. From left to right, you got McGowan, Keenan, then Gerard at center, Bongelati and Nicholson on the right side. And again, there was a Boston Globe article that came out at the beginning of the year saying that Marshfield's biggest challenge was going to be, can they fill the gaps in the O-line? And I think that question has been put to rest. The O-line has been phenomenal for the Rams this year.
Yeah, I think they filled the gaps and then put protection so that the gaps can never be opened again. This O-line has by far exceeded expectations. This O-line is just as good, if not better, than last year's O-line. Moss has barely been sacked all season, and the same with Rollinson. And Davin and Fakaiza have been able to run right up the middle, right into the outside, because not only are they strong, they're quick. They can get outside very quickly. A little windy here.
Yeah, Medeiros, I think, is going to have to hold this one down, number 23. Pretty sure that's who it is. Brachopoulos will kick it off assistance from the tee. It won't matter. This one will land deep. and will be fielded by Catholic-Carlisle. Hannigan comes in to make the tackle, shredding off a block. And sophomores continue to make plays for the Rams. Special teams unit as the defense takes the field.
Now it's time to see yet again what could be called an interesting offense of Concord-Carlisle's and see maybe they expand the plays a little bit here. Because Marshfield's defense right now has their offense down to a T. They're reading every play.
It's 15-0, by the way, for the Rams. Blink and you miss it. We've got 7:38 remaining in the first quarter, and the Rams just dominated all facets of the game so far. As it will be same formation once again from Concord-Carlisle. Patriots in this tight formation. It's Carlton under center. Stones in the backfield. They're going to take the snap, hand off Stones up the middle, and he is just brick-walled off once again by the Rams defensive line for no gain.
Yeah, that D-line absolutely stuffing the running game. And I say we take a look at the D-line for a sec. We've got Jake Ekstrom, the senior captain, David Sheehan, first-year senior, Jack Stevens, first-year senior. All three of them have been getting it done, each of them with multiple sacks, multiple tackles for loss, and multiple fumbles as Jake Ekstrom, again, with the best play I've seen all year, ripping the ball right out of the running back's hands.
If you look at the sideline, too, the Marshfield guys took a book out of the hockey guys' books. They went blonde and bleached hair for the playoffs. So
oh, yeah.
Everyone buying into the culture there. You'll love that. Be second down and 10 for the Patriots. Carlton under center. And Stones in the backfield. They're going to take the snap, handoff up the middle once again for a short gain. And Carlton-Carlisle, they're just not getting anything going on offense.
No, absolutely not. And touching back on what you just mentioned about the hair, about all the hair the guys are rocking. It's not the mullet they all bleached buzz, but the O-line had their own plans. I believe Matt Keenan has pink, Nick Gerard has pink hearts in his hair, and I believe Mag Papura got a green mullet. So they're all rocking their own custom hairdos. They kind of went a separate way from the team there.
Love that. O-line group always sticking together. It'll be a third down and 7 for Concord-Carlisle, and the Patriots need a massive play. Spark on offense to try and get back into the game. Stay in the same formation. Everyone bunched together. Carlton is going to pitch to Stones to the outside, trying to get upfield, but a big hit comes up. Looking for that. It's Charlie Leach. Another massive hit. Molander in there as well, and both linebackers will make a stop on the play.
Charlie Leach, the stud linebacker, and one of the only guys who did not change his hair. Charlie Leach has been a stud all season, racking up 55 tackles, well, more than that now, and 5 tackles for a loss. That's going to force a fourth down. Concord-Carlisle is going to punt this one again back to Jake Brilliant, who's much further back this time. He's at around the 25-yard line.
Correction on that. That was actually Thomas Burry who was carrying, so a couple of different backs coming out for the Patriots, but no one to really find a spark just yet. Marshfield looking like they want to go for the block here. They're showing pressure with Liam Riley off that side, but now they will just back up and give Brilliant a chance to return this one. It's going to land inside the 30. Brilliant going to make a cut, makes a man miss, tries to get outside, and he will fall forward at around the 38-yard line, and that's where the Marshfield offense will take over.
Marshfield's offense coming off of a very quick drive from the great jet sweep from Charlie Carroll, who we're great to see is back from his injury. Hope to see more action from Charlie Carroll. Hope to see more action from Cole Summers, another stud wide receiver, a junior coming back from a pretty bad injury. It's time to see what the Raleigh show can continue to hold so far here in just the first quarter. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Let's see what Marshfield has in store for the rest of this quarter.
Brady Crowley back as well, so Marshfield can go back to their double tight end set with the other Summers twin, Aiden Summers. A little bit confusion on the Rams right now where they're supposed to be lined up. Carroll needs to get on the line of scrimmage with Brilliant. 2 tight end set. Carroll in motion. They're going to take the snap, hand off to True. True trying to get to the outside. He'll fall forward, pick up a gain of about 4. They'll bring up second down.
Solid run there from True. Again, I think that's what we're going to be seeing for most of tonight. Davin True being fed the ball a lot as if we have already seen. The wind has already played a pretty big factor here. The ball blowing off the tee a few times. It's going to be pretty hard to air it out here.
4:45 remaining in the first. Rams lead by 15. Rollinson's going to hand it off once again to True up the middle, and he's going to fall close to that first down marker. It's going to depend on the spot. He's right there. Richardson's going to come out, and they're going to bring in the second tight end in Summers. And they have him, just a yard short. So it'll be third down and inches for the Rams. It's Rollinson in the gun. He's got both tight ends to his left and right, and then True behind him. Crowley goes in motion to the right. They're going to take the snap. Rollinson going to throw the slant. Brilliant makes the catch, getting to the outside and just short of that 40-yard line, but enough for a first down for the Rams.
Concord-Carlisle secondary was playing pretty conservative there. They're playing further back, blending the D-line pressure, and all that takes is one wide receiver slant, and Jake Brilliant's wide open for the first down. That's good over reliable this year, baby.
Rollinson, first completion on the day. He finds the senior wide receiver, Brilliant. Carroll going to come in motion back and forth. They're going to hand it off to True up the middle once again, who breaks it to the outside. And another hefty pickup for the senior running back will bring up second down and about 3.
Yeah, Concord-Carlisle is showing a lot of pressure yet again, but Marshfield very block heavy. They got Brady Crowley in there also blocking along with the rest of that O-line, able to create a lot of space for Davin True, who's getting subbed out now for Aiden Summers. Luke Richardson is out wide. Jake Brilliant will be in the slot. Charlie Carroll's out wide. No, they're putting Jake Brilliant in the backfield here.
So a little change-up we've seen from the Rams. No true running back out there. 2 tight ends and 3 wide receivers. Brilliant going to go back and forth in motion. He'll get it on the jet sweep. Brilliant to the outside, falling behind that good offensive line. Makes a cut upfield. It'll go out of bounds, but a first down picked up for the Rams.
Crowley was blocking so well, he got right in Brilliant's way. Brilliant wasn't able to find a way around him because of how far Crowley was blocking his man. They made it all the way out to the sideline.
They're going to mark him short again.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's go make it 3rd and short.
Another 3rd and inches for the Rams. Rollinson going to send Brilliant in motion. It's play action. Rollinson looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket to the end zone. That ball is caught! Is it? We have to see yes! Luke Richardson, touchdown! He's able to locate the ball. Marshfield once again finds the end zone. Rollinson gets his 3rd touchdown of the year.
That Rollinson to Richardson combo. We've been talking about it ever since Rollinson got the starting job during Moss's injury. The Rollinson to Richardson combo. It is lethal. These 2 sophomores are clicking on all ends on offense here. Luke Richardson with the super athletic catch, Rollinson with a great throw, and just like that, it's 21-0 Marshfield. You love to see Rollinson air it out despite all the windy conditions here. And Richardson able to make that super athletic catch. I mean, oh my goodness, these 2 are going to be a problem for other defenses for the next multiple years. These 2 are underclassmen. They are sophomores. They look like Moss and Brilliant right there. They are sophomores making that play right there. Unbelievable.
Hold up for just a minute here. Someone jumped offside on the side of Catholic Carlisle. So do the Rams decide to go for 2? That is the question. Right now, Aruka talking with the refs. Chrysopoulos made the kick, so he might just want to decline. But we will see. And I mean, going back to Rollinson, if you had any questions if this kid, this sophomore, could push it down the field, those questions have been answered. He absolutely can. Is the offense? Oh, the offense is getting ready to get called back on.
And yeah, what you just mentioned, that's what's made Marshfield such a dangerous team this year. Is Marshfield came into this season with a lot of expectations, but every single part of this football team that was questioned not only met, but they beyond exceeded the expectations. The O-line, Nate Rollinson on quarterback, the new defensive line, everybody has met and gone way beyond the expectations that were put on them to start this season. And that's why Marshfield has had the best regular season they've had in years, despite having some awesome teams. Last year they went to the Super Bowl, but this year's team has had a much better regular season record, and that's because everyone here has done their part, and that's them.
100%. Drosopoulos' kick is good. To mention about Nick Drosopoulos, he came into today 19 of 22 from extra point. That's a 90% success rate. And I mean, we talked a little bit about how great that guy has been with his leg for the Rams. He's got 2 field goals made as well, one from 30 to 39 and one from 40 to 49. Couldn't get the exact measurement on that, but needless to say, he's got a good leg on him.
Absolutely. It's another player who exceeded expectations. Marshfield hasn't had a reliable kicker since Ethan Grindle when I believe that was the 2021 season, 4 years ago. He was the last kicker who Aruka could put out there and be like, here, go take this kick right now.
Go hit a 30-yarder for us.
Absolutely. And Nick Drosopoulos is a junior, so Marshfield football has multiple years of this guy kicking the football.
And absolutely they do. Stan Cavish, the other kicker, and the punter. Will hopefully not have to say his name unless the Rams have to pump it. He's been phenomenal. Drosopoulos going to boot this one deep once again, and the Patriots are going to return it, trying to get upfield, gets a couple blocks, but then is wrapped down right around that 30-yard line, and the Rams' dominant defense will take the field once again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to say it. I might have caused the commentators jinx if I said it, but I'm not going to say anything. Marshfield's defense been rolling. Concord-Carlisle's offense has not been doing the greatest. Marshfield looking to continue to stop the inside run, because I believe that's what Concord-Carlisle plans to continue to do. They're going to continue to run it inside. I know, or even just run it outside. They've thrown a couple pitches, but every time they pitch the ball outside, they just cut back inside. And when you cut back in, you got 4 or 5 D linemen there waiting for you.
Yeah, the Rams defense has for sure been watching film and have prepared for this matchup.
Absolutely, they were ready.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Patriots as they break the huddle. Couple of different backs. It's once again Thomas Burry, the far back in the backfield. Carlton under center. Take the snap, hand off to the fullback, and he won't get a lot of yards, but a flag is down. And call my shot here. I think there might have been an illegal shift against the Patriots, and that seems to be the call. And
that's what the ref signals. The ref signals illegal shift, not announced yet, but that's going to put legal. There we go. There's the official call. That's going to drive the offense back more, and that's going to make it 1st and 15.
Yeah, one of those motion guys, if they motion someone out like that, they got to put someone up on the offensive line. That's why you see the illegal shift coming through right there. You know, I played a lot of football, wasn't too great, maybe back in the day, but as an O-lineman, I remember my illegal shifts, man.
Hey, and they happen, man. They happen. It's hard to communicate on every single play.
Yeah, oh, definitely. That was it's a tough one. You know, when you shift a guy, you got to get someone back on the offensive line. The clock will continue to run 2:12 as the Patriots get backed up 5 more, But take the snap. They're going to hand it off. Once again, Burry trying to get up the middle, but nowhere to go this time. Ekstrom going to rip the ball out once again, and I don't know, was Ekstrom's game plan going in today to shoot for the ball? Because that's what he's been doing so far.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he successfully does that again later on this game. Still early in the game, just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2nd and 15, no yardage gain there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the Rams have taken this team extremely seriously. Yeah, they're 5-3, but I mean, the Rams have been locked in. I'm sure that has been a coaching point for Ekstrom, having to rip that ball out. Minute 30 remaining in the first quarter. Rams lead by 22. Carlton under center, going to send another back in motion. They're going to pitch it to the outside, trying to get upfield, but the Rams defense will stump them onde again. I believe it's Molander who got to the outside to make first contact.
Yep, you're correct. That is senior captain Alex Molander, who has been the leading one of the leaders in this defense this year, leading them in tackles with 94. And that's where we mentioned it again. Like, they tried the pitch, but then they cut back inside. And when you cut back inside, you got someone like Molander there waiting for you. And that never ends well if you're the running back, let me tell you.
Molander with 10 tackles for loss as well. He leads the team in that category. And he has just been electric out there when he has to come from the linebacker position, come up and make a play.
Absolutely.
It'll be 3rd down and 16 after another tackle for loss goes in favor of Molander. Down to 36 seconds and counting remaining in the first quarter. And Patriots yet to get a spark on offense. And a flag is thrown. The play clock did not reset, and a delay of game will be taken. I think Coach for the Patriots is arguing that he got a timeout off in time. And I believe that is the call. So we're short here in the first quarter anyway. We'll keep you here for just a second. I mean, where have the Rams just not looked dominant so far on this drive? It's been automatic for them everywhere. Defense, special teams, offense. They've been phenomenal.
Yeah, on every single aspect of the game, they've been dominant. They're completely in the heads of the Patriots as they are currently on pace to score 88 points. I mean, we know Aruka will probably end up dialing it back a little bit. But Marshfield has just they've been perfect. There's nothing less than perfect so far in this game.
100%. If you're just joining us here on Marshfield Community Media, as we have our nice little ad on the video board up there, the Rams lead 22-0. It started off the first drive on the second play. Ekstrom stripped the ball, was able to hand it off to Devine, who got close to the goal line. Then Daventrew finished it off. Next drive, they hand it off to Brilliant on a jet sweep. He gets to the outside. They go for 2 on a Devine trick play, and it's successful. And then from there, it was Rollinson, the sophomore. Plenty of time in the pocket to step up. Fired a dart to his fellow sophomore, Luke Richardson, for a touchdown pass. And the Rams have not been stopped anywhere so far this year. Another flag will be thrown. And I don't even know what this one could be on.
gave the defense a delay game call.
Huh.
So my guess is one of the players on Marshfield did something silly that was very unneeded, which we haven't seen them do in quite some time.
Well, I heard it was on one of the linebackers, so either Molander or Leach, and I'm not sure what they did exactly. And Ruka wants to have a conversation about that one, so it makes the third down a little more manageable. Still, third down and long, 3rd and 11.
Tell you what, it's going to be tough once whoever's fault that was gets on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. They're going to take the snap. They try the counter to the outside and just lit up once again. Gain of about 1, maybe 1.5, but it'll be 4th down for the Patriots once again. And their punting unit not on the field just yet.
No, and I think this is going to wrap up the first quarter. With 10 seconds left, they're going to let the clock run. So that is going to put an end to the first quarter. And Will, I think I speak for everyone when I say that so far the first quarter has just been the Rams. Nothing short of that. The first quarter has just been the Marshfield Rams.
Yeah, you nailed it. So that will do it for the first quarter action. Rams lead 22-0. And we're going to take a break here on Marshfield Community Media. We'll be right back for second quarter coverage. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
All right, we are back here at James G. Anderson Field. We had one more play that we cut to the break. It was just a punt away, and Brilliant didn't return it for any yardage, just foamed it momentarily and took a knee. The Rams back on offense. You hand it off to Fakaisen, getting upfield, breaking a couple of tackles, and he'll fall forward for a decent gain. It'll be second down for the Rams, and just as you mentioned earlier, Lucas Fakaisen taking snaps in the backfield.
Yeah, Daventry having less carries this year, and that is solely because of sophomore running back Lucas Fakaisen. He's been super shifty all year. Marshall's going no huddle, so there's about to be another play to happen.
Double tight end set for the Rams with Crowley and Summers. Summers goes in motion. They're going to hand it off once again. Fakaisen falling forward, and he's going to have first down yardage and more. And again, this offensive line, Bongelotti and Nicholson just pushed a defensive lineman all the way to the 50-yard line on that run. So they are playing really well.
Oh, yeah. The O-linemen staying on business.
It will be first down and 10. Fakaisen still the back. Summers goes in motion. They're going to take the snap, hand off Fakaisen once again, who gets tripped up, but still able to keep his legs going for a decent pickup. Gain of about 7, bring up second down.
The Patriots are lucky they got that trip there. If they didn't get that trip, Fakaisen's going to at least the 40. Yeah, he would have got going.
Summers going to go in motion. It's a read option. Rollinson will keep it himself, and he will have enough yardage for the first down. And Nate Rollinson showing he can be a dual threat. Using his legs, gets a first.
I love that play call. That's pretty similar to what we see with Tor Moss. That read option there, and Rollinson is really tall like Moss. He's got the legs for it.
They're going to hand off to Fakaisen, getting to the outside. Great blocking by the Rams once again. Aiden Summers, another great block to seal off that edge. And Fakaisen, wide open gap, uses that speed to get a first.
Yeah, we kind of talked about Crowley being a blocking tight end earlier, but let that not distract you of Aiden Summers being able to be a supreme blocker as well. Aiden pushed this guy all the way to the Marshfield sideline. He got to meet some of the new Marshfield Rams right there.
Will be a first down and 10, 2 tight ends, 3 receivers out for the Rams. Carroll lined up in the backfield, who gets motioned back and forth. They'll take the snap. They're going to play action. Richardson catches it off a slant and he will stay on his feet. Won't be wrapped up. Luke Richardson showing some fight. He's got a first down and plenty more as they'll pick up a first down. One of the Patriots injured on the field.
Injury on the field.
Yeah, there appears to be an injury right there. Talking about that last play, Luke Richardson seems to be Rollinson's favorite guy, which is a great sign, as that is going to be a duo for years to come. Luke Richardson able to get up on the slam right there and then gain some extra yards, and Richardson was refusing to go down. It took 7 Patriots to get him down on that play there. Great throw from Rollinson. Rollinson able to react really quickly, get the ball out quick.
I'm going to get a look at this for a sec. The Rams are bringing in an extra offensive lineman who's lined up at tight end. It's number 69 for the Rams. My gloves are failing me right now as I'm having trouble flipping to that Marshfield roster.
69 is Matt Keenan.
Okay, there we go. So they bring Keenan back in the double tight end set.
Yeah, Keenan must have been out for a little bit. I think they took Keenan out for the double tight end
They're
set.
lining someone else at tight end here.
Is that Sean Chesbro?
I think so.
They got the sophomore Sean Chesbro out there because he's been playing pretty good.
Marshfield getting crazy with the formations right now. That's all I know.
Yeah, we haven't seen this formation too many times.
Marshfield looking to the sideline for the calls, and they got a guy, Tor Moss, who knows the playbook very well, signaling for him tonight, still out with the injury. Rollinson, send a man in motion. They're going to hand off Fakaisen up the middle, bursting forward. He's going to be close to that first down marker. Will depend on the spot, but blink and you miss it when Fakaisen's running up the middle.
I mean, you said it perfectly. Blink and you miss it. Fakaisen, once he gets the ball, he gets moving.
This is 100% a first down, but it's not going to matter. The Rams are going to go. They hand off to Summers to the outside. Plenty of room. Touchdown, Cole Summers. Welcome back to the offense, my friend.
And there we go. Cole Summers coming back from his injury, able to get his first touchdown this season, coming back from his injury. Cole Summers has been a huge part of this offense whenever he's not been hurt. It's great to see him get a touchdown. And that jet sweep, man, it works. It works.
Oh, yeah.
You put D'Antonio on it. You put Carroll on it. You put Brilliant on it. You put Summers on it. It don't matter. It's always going to be successful. And when you got a guy as fast as Cole Summers, that's a guaranteed positive play.
Shout out to his brother, too. Aiden Summers laid a massive block on the sideline that gave Cole plenty of space.
That Summers duo, man, it gets you.
Drasopoulos once again kicks it through the uprights and good. And I mean, the Rams just on fire. 29-0 lead with 9:40 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, you said it. All the momentum's towards Marshfield right now. This is no different than any of the Patriot League games we've seen over the last couple of weeks. It's just been pure Marshfield domination. Now with Marshfield kicking the ball back to Concord-Carlisle, this defense is just going to continue what they've been doing to do, and that's just shut down the run game. They've done it perfectly. The defense could not have been much better than they have been so far tonight. So they're looking to continue to roll, get the ball back to the offense so they can put up more points. This system is going to give Marshfield what could be their biggest victory.
It's looking that way right now. I don't think we've had a lead like this so far this year. I think the biggest lead they had was, I think it was 38-0 going into a half. And I might check my math on that. It might not be 100%.
Silver Lake?
I think it was the Silver Lake game where they had their biggest lead at the half. So a chance to extend on that. Still 9:40 left. Plenty of time to score points. Defensive touchdowns is what got it done versus Silver Lake. Drasopoulos, another big boot and a chance to return for the Patriots. Getting up to the 20, tries to cut it up, but the Rams there once again to put an end to that. It was Liam Riley, the sophomore, who has gotten more varsity time here since Silver Lake, and he makes the big tackle on special teams.
Yeah, Liam Riley's been getting it done all season with the time he's been getting. And, Will, we've been seeing a lot of sophomores get talked about a lot by us this year. Aruka and the coaching staff have put in the sophomores a lot.
Quite a sophomore
which
class.
you love to see. I mean, it's amazing to see so many sophomores do so many awesome things for this team. And especially in a playoff game, we're seeing so many sophomores: Rollinson, Fakaisen, Riley, Richardson, and so many more.
Well, the Concord-Carlisle Patriots need to get a spark here on offense. This game is slipping away from them at a 29-point deficit. Carlton going to hand this one off to a back, trying to get upfield and a decent pop on that one, but then wrapped up immediately. Mo Lander, one of the people there on the stop, will bring up second down.
It's just more of what we've seen all night. Concord-Carlisle with 6 or 7 blockers, three backs in the backfield, running it up the gut and just getting shut down. I mean, this has been every single play they've run so far tonight.
Marshfield crowd getting into it right now, too. They are fired up for this defense.
Yeah,
the way
James
that they
Anderson's loud right now. Student
blame
section's
him.
filled out. The parents are electric right now. A lot of youth football kids here.
Oh, yeah.
You look anywhere and you see a crowd of people wearing green.
Be second down. It was a 4-yard run, so second down and 6. Coming up, Carlton in the gun. They're going to hand it off once again. And still trying to push forward. They're going to be close to that first down marker, just a couple yards shy. And I believe that was Carlton on the run. And they're handing it off with another guy. They're handing it up with number 38, which we'll get a check on that. That's Wes Morse.
Got a lot of new tailbacks getting the ball tonight.
Yeah, so Wes Morse right now is getting directly under center, and maybe they're trying to get Carlton active.
This looks like might be a QB sneak here.
Yeah, once again, it's Morse under center. And still, this same formation with everyone bunched up super tight. It's a 3rd down and 3. Going to hand it off up the middle and falling forward. Going to be close to that first down marker. I think they're going to mark him just short. Still about a yard to go to bring up 4th down.
And Marshfield being able to read that. And Concord-Carlisle is showing that they might go for it. And at this point in the game, I mean,
you
why
have
not?
to. I mean, you're down 29. It's the second quarter. Time is ticking with all the running you've been doing. We're down to about 7:35 remaining.
The field position is not ideal to go for it, though. They're at their own 33.
Yeah.
So that's tough. That's tough go for it position. But, I mean, in a playoff game, when you're down by this much, you got no other choice.
33, and they need to get to the 34 for the Patriots. Morse under center. Once again, Stones in the backfield. They're going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. I don't think he got there, and the Rams don't think so either. Not enough. They needed a yard. They didn't get it. Turnover on downs.
The Marshall defense has yet to let up a first down. They've been locked down
Insane.
all night. They've given them nothing, and that's going to set. I just got interrupted by that graphic on the scoreboard, and that was we've never seen that one before.
They surprise me every week with a new graphic. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, beyond the football team, the scorekeepers are exceeding expectations with all these new graphics they're putting up here.
I hope we're exceeding expectations. Everyone at James Street tonight is exceeding expectations.
Marshfield exceeds expectations. It's just what the town does. Great field position for the offense. Let's see what they can do on their 34-yard line.
Rollinson in the gun. He's got True back there. This time he's going to look him off, throw the screen to Carroll, who runs for a first down and more. He'll fall forward and another first down for the Rams.
We've talked about how successful the jet sweep has been all season. Those check down passes is something Rollinson is really good at because Rollinson's release is quick. Rollinson's able to get the ball, instantly give it to a receiver. And with the block that Marshfield has, the check downs are successful every single time.
6:50 remaining in the first half. Second quarter here at James G. Rollinson in the gun. He's got True back in there with him. They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand off to True up the middle, who gets behind his blockers. Another first down. Bongelati and Nicholson just got another pancake, putting a defensive lineman into the ground.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to continue to pancake guys. Davin True, really shifty on that play. He was able to get around the pancakes, make his way into the 10-yard line.
They're going to throw to the end zone, wide open, Charlie Carroll. Welcome back to the offense. Another guy who was injured returns. Rollinson throws another touchdown pass. Marshfield extends their lead.
Cole Summers gets a touchdown. Now Charlie Carroll gets a touchdown. It's just an absolute show for these guys returning from their injuries. And Nate Rollinson looks phenomenal out there on the field. Nate Rollinson looks as if he's been doing this for years. On the Friday Night Lights. He looks so comfortable out there right now. This kid is something special, Will.
I can't believe what I've seen from Rollinson. He's looked a little spotty early, and when he came in, a little bit of pressure, but he hasn't locked in for the games that he's had to come in for. This is his second start, I believe, and he has just been on fire.
I mean,
see how
that
fired
is
up the benches.
It really is crazy to think about. This is his second ever start on varsity, and then the coaches trust him enough to start him in a playoff game, and then he leads the team to a 35-0 lead in his second ever start. Are you kidding me?
He's not just handing off the ball either.
No.
He's throwing darts.
He
has
has
like a
multiple
40-yard touchdown to Richardson, and then he throws the ball once again to find Charlie Carroll. I mean, he's been on fire. Look how fired up their bench is right now, too.
Look at them down there. The O-line's excited. Luke Richardson's excited. Raleigh and Moss chopping it up. Wide receivers are excited.
Good PA update coming in here.
Leads 21-13.
There we go. So Winchester and Peabody are going to be the Rams. Hope, knock on wood, but the winner of this game will play Winchester and Peabody. Winchester leading 21-13. So shout out to the PA, letting us know that game in halftime.
Absolutely. Shout out, Mr. Burton.
Mr. Burton coming in with the update. 6:24 remaining. And here we go. Stan Cavish will now kick off for the Rams. Another guy who has just been automatic with his leg. And I hope we get to read some of his stats, but Rams showing no sign of punting thus far. Stan Cavish gets a good leg underneath this one, and it will be fielded by the Patriots. Once again, trying to get upfield, and once again, another big hit. I think that was Lucas Fakaizen.
I was just about to say that.
Another number 7 coming in to make a play. There's 2 number 7s. I can never tell. I think that's Fakaizen. I'm not sure.
That was 100% Fakaizen who made that tackle. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Kids everywhere.
Just the sophomores are continuing to do their thing. And now we got this defense coming out here. And we haven't really talked about it much because we've never really needed to, but the secondary of Jamison Bargellotti, Luke Leary, Ryan Bergameska, of course Will Devine, they've done their job all season. They haven't been able to do much tonight, but all season they've done their part, they've rolled, and they've all worn the turnover chain multiple times.
I gotta mention, Mr. Landry just came over to Charlie Carroll and said, "There you are. Welcome back to the offense."
And then he gives Cole Summers a hug. Mr. Landry is just the key team morale guy down there.
100% a glue guy.
Absolutely.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Patriots. And I think the ball came loose. The ball came loose off the snap. Devine thinks it's a turnover. And oh my God, it is. They fumble the snap. Once again, did they turn it over? They did. So off the snap, they fumble it. Devine knew it immediately. And the Rams offense back on the field.
And you look at all the coaches on the sideline, they all literally had their hands up. They had no idea what happened. The stadium was silent. Nobody really saw what happened. Everyone's crowding around Phoenix Beauregard. I believe Phoenix had something to do with the missnap. But just like that, Marshfield's offense has possession within the 30-yard line. I believe it's in the 28-yard line. Let's see this offense put more points on the board.
I can't believe what I'm watching right now.
This is the Marshfield show right now. And let's see what they can do. Let's see what Raleigh's got again.
It'll be first down and 10. Rollinson has Fakaizen with him to the right in that double tight end set. Once again, or just one, excuse me, it's Crowley. Gonna take the snap, hand off Fakaizen, who gets pushed forward by that O-line, and once again, the sophomore feels like he gets these big 7, 8 chunks per run every play.
Yeah, you just described that perfectly. Fakaizen, when he gets the ball, he moves. Whether it's 7 yards, whether it's 50 yards, he's getting some sort of yardage.
He gets going. Receivers are Summers, Brilliant, and Richardson, with Crowley in at tight end. Fakaizen going to get sent out in motion. They're going to throw the screen pass to him. Brilliant lays a good block. Summers comes in to lay a number. Richardson with a pancake on the sideline. Every single receiver does their part, and Fakaizen walks in for a touchdown.
Marshfield is sharing touchdowns right now. Brilliant's had one. Carroll's had one. Summers has had one. Fakaizen's had one. True's had one. Who am I missing? Someone else has had a touchdown. It doesn't matter. Marshfield sharing them, and sophomore Lucas Fakaizen putting up another touchdown
Brilliant's
on his fantastic sophomore season. And you mentioned it. The receivers on that blocking job right there. Summers with the block. Brilliant with the block. And, of course, the O-linemen doing their part.
Richardson had a pancake on the sideline.
Richardson with the block. That's who I was missing. And Richardson with the touchdown. That's who I was missing. You filled it in for me. That's going to make it 43-0 with over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Will, this is unbelievable.
Incredible performance by the Rams. It's just a screen pass to Fakaizen, but the effort, the O-line does their part. All the wide receivers blocking. You couldn't ask for a better play as a coach where you throw a screen and your 3 wide receivers lay a block for a touchdown. It's incredible.
Not even just blocks, Will. Like pancakes. All 3 of those Patriots were sitting down, meeting the turf.
The O-line's laughing it up right now, too. Hey,
oh my goodness.
Receivers are out there laying blocks. I mean,
Yeah,
Can't ask for more than that.
I think what's more tiring than actually playing football is running back and forth on the field. I think that's what's really tiring. This defense out right here. Yeah.
Well, 43-0 your score. 5:35 remaining in second quarter action. And nothing going right now for the Patriots. They need to get something going on offense right now.
Yeah,
to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. I mean, well, there's not really much to say right now. I mean,
it's just
all momentum obviously is swayed towards Marshfield. Trishople's going to kick that one off. That's another boot. Yeah, the offense has to try something.
And we'll go back.
For a second, I thought they touched that for a sec. I thought they just really messed it up and got his safety.
I thought he touched it for a moment too. They say no, it'll just go back for a touchback. So the Rams defense will retake the field once again. 43-0 lead.
Yeah, I wonder
this is getting ugly.
I wonder at this point if maybe they said Raleigh and give someone else a quarterback start.
They have another quarterback listed, so that is up for debate. I mean, do you bring Tor in to get him warmed up for next week? That's the question.
Maybe.
Do you throw Anderson Dalton in there and let him sling the rock?
We might have to throw cameraman Anderson Dalton in there. I mean, I've been told that he can fling it. I've been told he can fling the rock.
Be first down and 10 for the Patriots. They hand off up the middle once again. Jack Stevens there to wrap up the back for a tackle for loss. Nothing can go right now for the Patriots.
There's Stevens, Jack Stevens. Getting the job done. Jack Stevens has been a core part of this defensive line this year. I always love seeing Jack Stevens make a key play for this defense. He is phenomenal out there.
I mean, at this point, to mention back earlier, maybe we get Yvana Osborne in the studio, or maybe Heather Allen, someone else in there to
maybe we
tote
drive
the rock
Sean Leary down from Rhode Island.
Get someone in. Who can't play quarterback for the Rams? That is the question. It'll be second down and 11. Patriots, 5-3 season, but have met a tough opponent in the Rams. Morris going to take the snap, handoff up the middle. Once again, nowhere to go, no gain, even lost half a yard, bring up third down.
Yeah, and we still have 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. This offense is going to get the ball back. And if this offense could find the end zone again, that would make it a 50-0 game going into the half, which is something I don't think I've ever seen before.
The biggest Marshfield lead I've seen going into a half was 42-0 last year, the game against Silver Lake in Marshfield, where Davin Drew had 4 touchdowns in the first half. And they've already extended it with 43 at this moment, trying to get the half up. It's third down and 12 for the Patriots. Morris under center once again. They're going to take the snap, try and pitch it to the outside. Nowhere to go. Marshfield has read this offense time and time again, and they have yet to throw a ball.
The Patriots have yet to throw the ball. They've yet to even gain a first down all game. Marshfield's defense has just been rolling.
And you can't even go for it. You have to punt again.
They have 5 total yards of offense. Well,
is that the true statistic right now?
That's what we're hearing from the coaches next to us on this booth.
That's not ideal.
Tells you everything you need to know right now.
Will be brilliant. Back deep to return. Rams yet to bring pressure on a kickoff yet today, but they have a couple of blocks in the past. No pressure this time. They're going to boot this one away, and Brilliant's going to have a shot to return it. He's going to let it bounce, and Brilliant will get underneath it, cutting it up to the 40, gets a block, crosses the 50, and then runs out of bounds. Great return. We'll get into Patriot territory, and the offense once again will take the field for the Rams.
It's much better field position than I originally thought we were going to get when Brilliant caught that ball. That was phenomenal blocking yet again. So let's get set Marshall up at the 45-yard line, and it's time for the Raleigh show to get back out there and extend this lead to possibly half 100.
That's crazy.
That is unbelievable. We have exactly 3 minutes left in this first half. Marshall are going to take the ball back. Refs are confused about something, not totally sure what it is. I think they're just waiting on this offense here.
The offense will break the rare huddle for Marshfield. Still all starter guys out there. Rollinson, True, Crowley, Carroll, Brilliant, Richardson with the same O-line For the Rams, Rollinson's going to hand this one off to True, and True will be tackled. He'll get a gain of about 3, maybe 4, bring up second down.
Yeah, we have not seen much of Davin True yet in this second quarter. Yeah, exactly. We really haven't needed to. Davin True, when he gets the football, absolutely electric with it. That was one of the few times tonight Davin True's been shut down by the defense.
2:40 remaining in the half, and the Rams think they just want to burn this clock out and get to the half. I'm sure they would love to find the end zone as well. As they are, what is this? They're huddling up. This is the first time we've seen them huddle up not on the sideline all year.
Yeah, huddling on the field is something we don't usually see, but there they go. Now they're going quickly out into their formation.
Play clock winding down. They got to go quick. They're going to hand it off to True. Once again, True gets a block to the 25, close to the 20. Marshfield wants a horse collar tackle. They won't get it, but another first down picked up by the speedy senior.
I mean, in my unbiased opinion, that was 1,000,000% a horse collar tackle. But nonetheless, I mean, I said it right before the play. Most of the time when Davin True gets the ball, bad things happen for the defense. We see it again right there. That was about a 20-yard run. True able to read his way around the blocks, around the offense, and he's able to gain 20 yards.
Rams continue to dominate. 2:10 remaining in the half. It will stop the clock with True getting out of bounds. Same O-line unit and same receiving unit out there. Brilliant, Richardson, Carroll, Rollinson at quarterback, and now Fakaisen in. They're going to hand it off to Fakaisen, getting up the middle once again.
You said it every time. He gets at least 7 yards, if not more.
I can't get over the blocking between
it's unbelievable.
Crowley, the whole offensive line. Crowley just pushed someone back into the end zone.
This offensive line is ridiculous. It's not even just the O-line. Yeah, it's the tight ends, the receivers. Like, this team just, like, it's unbelievable. They stand on their business. That's exactly what I'm saying. They stand on business. They just shove guys where they want them to be. They're like, no, you're going to be here.
Going to go right here.
And they're huddling again on the field. And now they're going to sprint down to the formation. I kind of like that.
That's cool. They've tried something new. Are the Rams. Rollinson in the gun. He's going to hand off Fakaisen once again, getting upfield to have enough for a first down, and the Rams continue to move the chains.
And the running calls are perfect because the clock's winding down. We're just under a minute and a half now. Marshfield's looking to get into the end zone right as the clock is near zero and just able to end the half on the most positive note you could have to a perfect half here at Marshfield.
This might be a perfect half of football. I'll say it.
I've never seen it ever, but
I don't think they could have played this half any better.
No, I don't think so either.
Not giving up a single first down.
I don't believe so either.
Putting up 43 points.
And then only scoring touchdowns on offense.
It's quite an incredible performance. First down and goal for the Rams. Rollinson hands off. Fakaisen up the middle, running behind that O-line once again. And another big pickup for the Rams. Fakaisen gets inside of the 5. It's second down and goal.
And the clock continuing to run. We are at exactly 30 seconds with continuing clock. They're gonna let the clock run out. Marshfield's gonna just take it into the half, which is a respectable call from the coaches.
Don't even want to score another touchdown. We've done our part.
Respectable call from the coaches. I like that a lot from the coaches. That's good sportsmanship right there.
Yeah.
So that's going to make it 43-0 going into the half. Marshfield deciding they don't really need to put up any more points on Will. This has been just pure domination.
Absolutely. And that will do it for the first half action here. Marshfield leads 43-0. Concord-Carlisle did not pick up a first down Concord-Carlisle, the Patriots have not picked up a first down. They have 5 yards of total offense in the first half. Rams on top. It's been dominant. We're going to take a break here from J.G. Anderson's field. We're going to send it back to the studio with Yvana Osborne. Play a couple ads. Will Nicholson, Andrew Youngworth, and Anderson Dalton on the camera. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Welcome back to James G. Anderson Field here at Marshfield High School. Feeling good on a Friday. Rams at the half lead 43-0, and we are in running clock the whole rest of the way here. And we'll probably see some JV guys enter for both teams.
Yep, for those of you watching at home, it's going to be 24 minutes of real time left in this football game. So this game should be over at around 8:37. This game should be over. Or 8:39. This game should be over.
Well,
I'm not too good at math, guys.
And Marshfield gonna get the ball to start the second half as they deferred and played defense and still able to score off that first drive where Ekstrom stripped the ball. And if you're the Rams, I gotta be honest, you're thinking to get out of here pretty quickly. You got a big game next week. We got an update. Peabody currently beating Winchester. They came back, and that's going to be a game to look out for. I don't think we've confirmed if Peabody has won yet, but
take a look at who's out there on offense right now.
Do we have a new quarterback in?
I think we have everything.
We do. Whole bunch of new faces in. Going to take the snap, hand off to the outside.
I don't even think these guys are on the on the roster sheet. These might be freshmen. Some of these kids might be freshmen.
Well, I'll tell you, the number is wrong. 11 is listed as Rawlinson, who has changed his number.
11 might be.
And they jumped off sides.
Yeah, so for those of you who are joining us, the score is 43-0, but I think the score doesn't even justify what has happened in this game. The score could very well be in the 50s. Marshfield actually chose to let the clock run out instead of scoring again. So out here for Marshfield is mostly sophomores. I think a couple of freshmen are out there as well.
We
Not
don't
a single
have
starter. Like, we're at the point where the backup quarterback is being benched to put in the backup quarterback for the backup quarterback.
He's not even rostered. They're going to take the snap, hand off up the middle, falling forward on the second get down. Going to get a pickup of about 1. Trying to get a number on that. I believe that's Polcari on the carry for the Rams.
Yes,
seen him.
That's the sophomore running back. And next year, once True is gone, we'll be seeing the running back tandem of Polcari and Fakaisen, because I think Polcari is going to get some good action next year.
Take the snap. Hannigan to the outside. Going to get close. He's going to fall forward for a first down. And the Rams, the opening drive with the freshman JV unit, will move the chains.
Cole Hannigan is going to be a stud receiver next year for this Marshfield team, because we're going to have Carroll leaving, we're going to have Brilliant leaving, and that's going to leave more open wide receiver spots, and Cole Hannigan is going to get the job done next year. He's already had a bunch of reps this year. Cole Hannigan is a stud receiver.
You're getting word right now. Cash Coleman, the quarterback, in. So the freshman quarterback. Cash Coleman will be in. He's going to take the snap, hand off Polcari, who's going to fight, get a couple yards off of the draw, gets about 2. Cash Coleman, freshman quarterback. How about that?
Unbelievable to see a freshman quarterback in a playoff game here for Marshfield. I mean, that's not something I would have expected to hear at the beginning of this season.
Whole bunch of different guys in. You got Polcari, you got Hannigan.
I mean, super special moment. Super special moment for the kid. Like, his first ever varsity start comes in a playoff game at home in the Friday Night Lights at Marshfield. I mean, that's unbelievable. Huge shout out to Cash Coleman.
Coleman in the gun. He's got Polcari in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Polcari, who breaks off and tackles, falling forward.
Great run.
The sophomore third-string running back putting in some work.
Yeah, man.
Bring a third and manageable.
Polcari's got some steam to him. Once he gets going, he is pretty similar to Fakaisen and True in the backfield. That kid's another stud running back.
Look at your signal callers right now, too. You got Moss, Brilliant. You've got True, Carroll, and Nicholson with Rawlinson around there as well. Those guys are calling the signals, and I think Concord may have jumped offside.
Offside.
And it will be against the Patriots of Concord-Carlisle. So another first down picked up by the freshman JV unit of Marshfield.
Hey, I mean, yeah, these younger kids are just getting it done right now on offense, forcing some offsides on the defense right here. That's going to be a jet sweep.
They're going to pitch it to the outside, getting a whole bunch of green grass. They're going to be hit just early. That was number 46. That's Michael Appel on the carry.
Yep, that's Mikey Appel, the sophomore, getting the jet sweep there. So we're seeing all sorts of new guys getting some action here, which you'd love to see. Marshfield getting a pretty productive drive here. They're pushing the ball along. They're on Concord-Carlisle's 40 right now. Let's see what they can continue to do.
Be second down and about 6. And Aruka getting a look at his future offense. Tight end going to go in motion. Coleman going to take the snap, handoff. Polkari once again fighting forward for yardage. And another pop run by the sophomore. He's going to be just a yard short of the first down marker. But this offense for the Rams continues to run, even with the younger guys in.
Yeah, Anthony Polkari continues to push the ball up the field. He's had a phenomenal drive so far, which is something you love to see, because with a running back duo like Vakaisen and True, it's kind of hard to get some time as a sophomore, but he has done a phenomenal job getting some runs in here.
Coleman going to hand off Polkari once again, fighting up the middle. And he's going to have the yardage for a first down. So the Rams, once again, move the chains with a JV unit taking on a bunch of seniors.
Yep, and this is the type of offense we saw just a couple weeks ago with Rollinson when he was brand new to the offense. And now he looks like Moss. So I wonder if they're going to let Cash Coleman air this ball out a couple of times. Because once they let Rollinson air the ball out a couple of times, he got comfortable. So let's see if Coleman can do it.
They're going to take the snap, hand off Polkari. Once again, he'll fall forward on the first down, get a yard or 2 on the carry, bring up second down.
And for those of you watching at home, we are already more than halfway through the third quarter. There is 5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Yeah, you said it. This is going to be a quick one. We will not be up here for much longer, folks.
Chase Doherty, Appel, some of the receivers out there. Coleman going to take the snap, hand off Polkari, once again getting downhill. He's going to get a couple yards on the pickup, be a third down coming up for the Rams.
Let's see if Marshfield can push this ball a little bit further, because something I want to see, Will, considering
Coleman
that they're already... Huh?
Coleman throw the ball.
Oh, well, that too. I want to see a Drossopoulos 50-yard attempts. Let's make it happen. Why not?
We could see that, and jumped offside did the Rams. We're going to back him up even more. Bring up a third down. So that's the first rookie mistake you see coming out from this unit.
And you know what? That's going to happen. I'm impressed that they went that far into the drive without making a mistake. And in fact, they forced more mistakes before they were able to come up with one of their own. So that's a great look there for these younger kids.
3rd and 10 for Cash Coleman. Polkari in the backfield. They'll give it to Polkari once again, getting up the middle. Nowhere to go. He's going to get about a yard. Bring up 4th down, and now questions for the Rams. Do you punt? Do you go through the air here? A lot of questions. With
the offense is out there. The offense is out there. Let's see what they do.
Man going to come in motion. They're going to give it to Hannigan on a jet sweep. Hannigan to the outside, trying to get there. He will not have enough for a first down, and it will be a turnover for the Rams. And the first drive for Marshfield, that did not end in a touchdown. Good try from Hannigan, but unable to get that extra yardage.
I thought that was a good play call there from Aruka. I really like the jet sweep with Hannigan. That's going to be another player who the jet sweep is going to work well with, because that's the second time he ran it tonight, and both times Hannigan ran it, it was an effective run. So the jet sweep with every receiver on this offense has just proved to be so successful. Let's see what this new defense can do. That's something we got to touch on here.
Oh, yeah.
This new defense, let's take a look at the linemen. We got Alex Herbert in there. We have the Scott twins in there, Connor and Will. We've got Ryan Johnson. We got Ryan Medeiros, Chris Johnson, Liam Riley in the secondary. And these are guys that we've named multiple times this year. So they are actually quite familiar with the Friday Night Lights.
It'll be a 1st down and 10. Same offense, has not thrown a ball yet for Catholic Carlisle. Same unit in. Morse going to hand it off up the middle. And once again, the D-line from the Rams will get a short game, fall forward for a couple more, but it'll still bring up 2nd down.
So even with the new defense in, the Patriots are sticking with their running up the gut, tight formation as we've seen all night. They've yet to throw the ball all night, Will, which is something I did not believe we were going to see in a playoff game.
I've never seen an offense never throw the ball in a football game at any level.
I mean, even when Silver Lake had their safety play quarterback, they aired it out a couple of times.
I've seen third grade teams at least throw the ball once. This is
it's crazy.
This is something. 2nd down and 5 for the Patriots. Morse under center once again. Take the motion, hand off to Stone up the middle.
This defense is still continuing to stand on business. That was junior Alex Herbert there with the tackle.
Well,
this defense is still
breaking
shutting
news,
them down.
the first down of the game has been picked up for this Patriot offense.
And I think that's just nothing.
2:15 remaining in the third quarter. That's when they get their first down.
Nothing less you can do than just stand up and just start clapping.
Love that.
Just start clapping. Just give them an applause. I mean, there's nothing much you can say here. We're just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Time continuing to run. Concord-Carlisle in their same formation. Let's see if Marshfield's defense can shut them down.
1st down and 10. Fresh set of downs for the Patriots. Morse under center once again. He's going to pitch it to Stone, trying to get to the outside. And once again, big hits by that defensive unit. It was 53. Kyle Casale for the Revs, who came in to clean that one up.
That's another sophomore making a huge impact play for Marshfield. Kyle Casale with a huge hit there, able to shut down the pitch. And that's, I believe, no yardage was gained there. I believe it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. Great hit there by Casale. You love to see these young guys continuing to get reps as we are just about to pass the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter.
And the Rams trying to hold on to their sizable lead and keep the shutout. Got 1:03 remaining. Patriots with Morse under center once again. Take the snap, hand off to Burry up the middle, trying to get upfield and just nowhere to go. Only a 1 yard gain. The defensive unit for the Rams fired up. Again, look at your signal callers. You have Divine, Beauregard, Bergameska, Molander, and Ekstrom calling signals for your defense right now. And they're kind of getting it done.
Yeah, they're getting it done, and they're energetic out there. They're showing some energy down there on the sideline, getting these young guys amped up about the plays.
Liam Riley, Ryan Medeiros, a couple of D-backs in. You also got number 45, that's Jameel Jackson. Third down and 6 coming up for the Concord-Carlisle Patriots. Morse under center once again, pitch to the outside to Stone, trying to get upfield. Riley couldn't get there in time. And eventually it is number 45. I think that's Jamali Jackson on the tackle. And that will do it for the third quarter action. Rams lead 43-0. We're going to take a quick break and then get you through the end of this game in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
We are back here, James G. Anderson Field. Fourth quarter already underway. 1st down and 10. Morse under center for the Patriots. Take the snap, pitch to the outside. And finally, an upfield play and breaking tackles for the side of Concord-Carlisle. That was number 27, Lewis Simon, the junior, on the carry. He'll have enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, Concord-Carlisle finally starting to get some momentum. That is because Marshfield has their younger guys out there, and Concord-Carlisle still has their senior starters out there. So Marshfield's defense still holding their own for guys who have had little to no varsity action, and compare that to an offense who is 5-3 on the season for their varsity team.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Patriots off of a run by Lewis Simon. They're going to hand off to Stone this time, getting to the outside, and he is wrapped up short of that first down marker. Bring up second down.
That's Connor Scott with the tackle there, and Connor and William are going to be two twins who in the future years you'll be seeing tear up offenses on the defensive line. They've had some great plays this year, those two.
I want to see if this Marshfield offense has potential to get back on the field. Down to 10:23 remaining in the final period here in Division 2 MIAA playoffs. Second down and 4 for the Patriots. Morse will hand it off once again to Simon Lewis, trying to get to the outside. I think I said that backwards. Lewis Simon, excuse me. And Simon not able to pick up a first down. Cam Robinson will check back in. Shout out to the Robinson family. They were showing some love on Facebook from last week when Cam had a great tackle, great family over there with the Robinsons. So shout out to them. Cam gets to take the field once again in a playoff game.
Love seeing him out there, man. Love seeing Cam Robinson out there. Love seeing all these young guys out there doing their thing, getting it done.
He's going to get some burn in the next couple of years. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, yeah. In the future, we're going to be saying his name every play.
Third down and about 3. They're going to pitch to the outside to Stone, trying to come up, make the play. Liam Riley comes over to help wrap him up. As well as 56.
Connor Scott and Liam Riley getting the tackle, forcing the 4th down. So let's see if Marshfield's defense can hold their own against this varsity starting Concord-Carlisle offense.
Tim Stiles just checked in. Younger guy once again for the Rams. It's all young guys out there now. Stiles, Robinson, Jackson, your linebacker core. You got Medeiros as well as 24 Chris Johnson in your secondary. The Scott twins on that D-line doing work. 4th down and about 6 to go for the Patriots. They'll send a man in motion. It's a counter to Stones. Stones trying to get to the outside. He's got plenty of room. No one can wrap him up, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone, and Connor Stones will find the end zone for a touchdown, and a flag is going to come in late. See who that is on, but finally, Patriots find the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, good play call by Concord-Carlisle. Marshall wasn't totally expecting it. It was an interesting type of running play. I'm still very impressed with the performance that this line of the Marshall defense has shown. They've had multiple tackles for loss on this drive. And again, that is the varsity offense for Concord-Carlisle. It took them a lot of effort to get that touchdown. Marshall's defense did a great job stopping them there.
I have to see what the flag was on.
I originally thought it was going to be on Chris Johnson.
Touchdown is good. Personal foul against the Rams.
I'm pretty sure it was Chris Johnson.
It was Chris Johnson or Liam Riley.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they tackled him once he laid down in the end zone.
Yeah.
Not totally sure about that.
Those guys are some, they may be young, they're some junkyard dogs, so.
Oh, yeah.
Both those guys, Johnson and Liam Riley. Snap and kick are good, so that will make it a 43-7 score line with 7 minutes remaining. And I think we're going to keep it here. Yeah.
With running clock, this should be the last time Marshall takes the field. That offense should not have to come back on. Marshall's offense should just close this game out with 7 minutes. 7 minutes left on the clock. Marshall's offense going to get the ball. If they can get in a couple first downs, drive their way down the field, this should wrap up the game here.
Marshfield getting ready to receive. I'm just laughing because I'm seeing all the guys getting ready to signal, and they are
they're funny out there.
They're chucking it up right
They're funny out there.
Throwing up some interesting signs. And the Patriots getting ready to kick this one back off. 6:35 remaining in the ball game here. Marshfield will advance. We need an update on Peabody and
just about to
Winchester.
say that. I believe we got Anderson, Dalton on the camera fetching the update right now
Man of
on
many
the game.
talents.
Last time we checked, absolutely, yeah, he can do it all.
I think it was Peabody coming back last time.
Peabody had the lead last time we checked up on Winchester, which I believe is the upset, right? Winchester's at home?
I believe so.
So that's
I
going
think Winchester's the higher seed, yes.
Winchester is the higher seed, so that's going to be a good game. Whoever wins them is going to come here to Marshfield, Massachusetts at James J. Anderson at this exact time next Friday night. So that's going to be an absolute treat.
For us, yes.
Oh, yeah.
For whoever has to travel and play these Rams, I don't think that's too fun of a Friday night, but who knows? I mean, teams have competed with the Rams, but when you have a night like this, no one in the state can beat the Rams.
With this type of performance from Marshfield, they look unstoppable right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, like the score, you look at the score and you still go, "Oh my goodness, Marshfield blew out that team." That's an understatement, Will. All right, that's an understatement.
Oh, we got an update coming in.
We've got an update here.
Left. Fourth, Winchester leads Peabody 28-27.
Ooh, all right. So if you didn't hear the PA, Mr. Burton, we got, 2 minutes remaining, and Winchester leads Peabody 28-27.
Yeah, so for those interested in that game, if you want to hop off for a second, go check that one out and see who Marshall's going to be playing next week. I don't blame you, because that game's going to come down to the wire.
Coleman going to hand off Polcari once again, getting up the middle, gain of just about a yard, bring up second down.
Another good run by Polcari. Polcari been getting it done all night.
Jake Pitts on the carry.
He started getting the ball towards the beginning of the second half, and the offense has only been on once, and there's already only 4 minutes left in the game. But in his time getting the ball, Polcari has done great things.
Coleman's an empty right now. I think we have a new back in as well.
We do.
That's 29, that's Jake Pitts.
All right, so we got Jake Pitts in there, so I believe he had the last carry too.
Pitch to the outside, trying to get upfield for the Rams.
I believe that was Justin Casado on the jet sweep there.
There we go. Decent pickup, going to bring up a third down and about 4
Justin Casado
for the Rams. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Come on, let me see it. I want to see Cash Coleman air this one out. I really want to see Cash Coleman air one out, because the kid's got an arm. The kid can throw. I want to see him do it.
We just got to see it. Pitts in the backfield. Casado out there. Got number 83, Camden McLeod. Just to name a few. Chase Doherty out there as well. Cashman going to hand off to Pitts, trying to get up the middle.
Pitts on the carry.
And it's going to depend on the spot. Ref says move him, and Marshfield picks up another first down with this unit.
And I believe that's what's going to end the game. I believe that's going to be enough to possibly end this game. There's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, they're probably just going to
I think the refs are going to let this run out. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, it's great to see Marshfield pick up the first down on what is still the varsity defense for Concord-Carlisle, because I believe they are playing all their seniors who, unfortunately, this is their last football game.
Yeah,
so
letting these guys get some burn and they're fast the last couple of minutes. And I think head coach Aruka knows that too, so I don't think he's probably going to call a knee here. They're going to hand off once again, getting to the outside. There was a pancake thrown by Marshfield. That was number 86.
That's Sean Chesbro,
who laid down a massive hit on the block, and the Rams reacted.
I mean, this is not Sean Chesbro's first rodeo this season. We've seen him plenty of times this season doing some mean stuff for that. For that O line. Sean Chesbro's been a stud this year. He's been a dog. That was some good yardage there. That's going to make it 2nd and 3.
Jake Pitts on the carry as well. Able to get close. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Rams. Chase Cashman handed off the middle once again. This time a big hit.
Good tackle.
Lay it down. And nowhere for Pitts to go. Bring up 3rd down. So hopefully we get an update on that game towards the end, so we can let you guys know who Marshfield will be taking on. Right now Winchester leads, but Peabody has came back before in that game. Cashman got someone to jump on the false start.
That's awesome.
Or on the offsides, excuse me.
Encroachment. Offsides. You're right, offsides. So that's going to make it a first down, and that is going to end the game here with just under a minute and a half left on running clock. That's going to end the game. So that is going to move Marshfield on to the second round against either Winchester or Peabody. That will knock out Concord-Carlisle. Their season's over. Shout out to their seniors who worked hard for that program for 4 years. But moving on to Marshfield, we've got either Winchester or Peabody. Too hard to tell who's going to win that game right now because it's a nail-biter over there in Winchester.
I mean, with Marshfield winning this game convincingly, I got to wonder what the 1 and 2 seeds, King Philip and Catholic Memorial, what they had to play going through.
Yeah, we'll get. I'm curious to see all the updates on the the playoff games all around the state.
The MIAA website, they have live updates as just Cashman going too.
I believe this is Cash Coleman at quarterback, taking a knee.
I mean, Will, how would you describe this game in one word?
Dominant. I mean, it's the only way to do it. The Rams just controlled the pace the entire game. It was over a couple minutes into the first quarter when they went up by 29.
I agree completely.
Well, that will do it for the first round of playoffs here. James G. Anderson Field, your final score, Marshfield 43 and Concord-Carlisle 7. The winner will take on the winner. So Marshfield will take on the winner of Winchester versus Peabody, which we don't have a final result just yet. But that will do it for us here on Marshfield Community Media. We are going to be back next week. We want to thank you. We're kind of stalling. We'll see if Mr. Burton can give us that quick update.
Yeah, we'll see if we can see who won the game, see if we can get a quick game update. So we'll keep you here for just a second. Let's see who wins it. Let's see who wins that game right there. But yeah, once again, Will, this game from the very beginning, you have Jake Ekstrom, what I believe was the play of the year to start off this game instantly, ripping the ball away, and then handing it to Will Devine to the 3-yard line. We're getting updates now. Peabody took over the lead.
34-27.
So, yeah, I can't tell you who Marshall's going to play. Peabody or Winchester. It looks to be Peabody, but this game's going back and forth.
3:30? Minute 30 remaining. So Winchester will have to put together a game-winning drive if they want to advance and take on Marshfield. Right now, Peabody has the lead. So go to the MIAA website, get an update on that. I want to thank you for joining us here on Marshfield Community Media. 43-7, your final score. And once again, thank you for joining us. Will Nicholson, Andrew Youngworth, Anderson, Dalton, and Yvana Osborne back in the studio. We thank you for joining us here on Marshfield Community Media. Roll Rams.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.